Good morning, everybody. I am currently in one of my clients' homes cleaning this morning, and I wanted to give you a quick tip for cleaning today. With all the people coming in for the holidays and all the bathrooms being used, you might find that you are getting slow draining in your sinks. This is a very good tool to use instead of feeling like you have to call a plumber. This right here is called a Zip-It. You find it at Home Depot or Lowe's, and it's very cheap. I believe it's under $5. With the rising costs, it might be a little bit more at this time. But just take it out of this packaging, and this is what it looks like. It's got a little thing for your finger right here. It's plastic, and it has all of these little notches all the way down to the base. Now this morning I've got a drain that isn't draining so well, so I turn on my water, and this house has a bunch of little girls with long hair, and you put that all the way down in there, and then you pull it out softly, and look at what it's bringing out. It's cleaning out that hole. If I can, I usually do, there's 3 or 4 inlets in your drain. You want to be careful putting it in and out because you don't want to pull out the plug. That's kind of a pain in the butt to have to get back in. Well, this one isn't so bad. It's just got a little bit of a drain issue. And then sometimes I will do this with the plug, just to help everything go down. And as you can see, the water's draining right through now. So let's try this one. See, it just grabs. These aren't bad at all. Now, you can also use them in your bathtubs. It's a little bit more difficult because the bathtubs don't have drains that go down. The drain for your bathtub is inside, towards the back. So it's more difficult to get in and out of the bathtub one. So you really got to work it in there and try to work it back out. See, that's more difficult to do, but look at that. Look at what that pulls out. Okay, so it's really hard to get it into the bathroom ones, unless you have the ones that screw out. That makes it a lot easier. Let's see. And this is another one. As soon as I'm done, I'll take that drain plug and just do that, and then everything will drain through. But we got that out of this one today. So let's go ahead and clean that up. And that's a cleaning tip for today. Here is another drain, another type of drain that you can use this in. So you can get the top right off of some of these. Some of them you can't. Hold on. Okay, so if you're able to get that off of your shower, it's easier to just go in here with a gloved hand and like paper towel and just try to dig that stuff out. That's right there at the top. And clean that up. And that takes all that stuff out. And then you take this and you put it in your sink, which I have not yet cleaned. I will sanitize this. And just wipe all this off. It's easier with 2 hands and a brush. You could use, in my caddy, I have a toothbrush that I use for toilets and things like this. Get that all cleaned off. Go. And then we'll just take this and pop it right back in where it goes. And that takes care of that one. And then in this one, we'll see if we have any in here. You can tell when you stick this in here what it's going to be like, because if it goes down real freely, you don't get a ton, but you do get some. Now, when I get this, I will grab this and just keep pulling this out. Oops, sorry. And like I said, you kind of want to wiggle it back and forth because you don't want to pull out the plug. So you want to be careful with that. And see, here we go with the rest of that. Okay. Then we will stick it down one more time for good measure, and it's nice and clean, and we got all of that. We got all of that out of that drain. Then we can go to this one. This one doesn't look too bad. You never know. Like I said, you want to work all 3 sides. Now see what that's trying to jiggle. So just wiggle it back and forth and work it out. Don't just pull straight up on it because it will pull the plug right out. And there you go.